Okay, so hopefully we've got our validation stuff working, and we should have something like this. Now, once we've checked that they've only entered digits, we then want to try and convert it from one thing to the other. So let's say, for example, the number in the enter, let's say it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how do we take the first digits? We want to cut off each digit one by one, and to do that, we are going to take number in at position 0 to start with. So what's that going to print, would you say? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to print a 1, because 1 is the first digit. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I were to print digit 2, it would be 0, 1, 2. So this should print a 3. Yay! Okay, so just remember that you can use the index number in the square brackets here in order to pull out individual parts of your string. Okay, so how does that help us? Well, what we want to do is we want to take each of the numbers in that have been entered. So we're going to say for x in range 0 to the length of number in. Okay, now again, just to show you how that's working. So we're going to print number in at x, and it should take each of our individual characters one by one and print them separately, print them line by line. So if we entered whatever, it's going to change them. It's going to take each one of these line by line, or one by one. Okay, so now that I've got that, I then want to ask a question. Okay, so number in x is going to be the number they've entered. Again, maybe it's helpful if we do number in and just see what that looks like above. We say 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first time, number in x is going to be 1. Now you'll notice that 0 and 0, 1 and 1, so these are actually in the same position. But more than that, if I were to print the Nepali num at position, let's say 1, what we're going to have there is the equivalent for a 1 inside of the Nepali number system. Okay, so if you look there, and we've said 1, so 1 is going to equal this symbol here. 2 is going to equal that symbol there. Now when I see this outside, it looks more like a 9, but okay, that's fine. I think I've got the Nepali numbers right. I hope so. Anyway, so using what they've entered as an index should actually just give us the equivalent version. Okay, hopefully not confusing you too much here. But anyway, so for x in range 0 to length of number in, now let's say I'm going to have a Nepali number. Now I think I created that when you guys weren't here. So I'm going to create an empty Nepali number. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to say basically, if you think, or if you've got another number, you're going to add it to the Nepali number plus the array Nepali number at position number in. Okay, now number in is a string, so we've got to convert it to be an int as well. It's not going to work. Okay, now maybe you're like, what? Okay, so Nepali number starts at nothing. Now, Nepali number, which is nothing, plus this Nepali number. So notice Nepali number and Nepali num are not the same. Okay, so this is my array, and this is the number that has been the number that I'm creating. So Nepali number. Now I need to find out what is number in at position x. So again, if we did number in is is 1, 2, 3, 4. So number in at x, so first time, is going to be a 1. Okay, so let's change that to be a 1. So number in at position 1 is equal to 1. Or position 0 is equal to 1. And then we're going to take that integer and convert it to be, take that string and convert it to be an integer. And then we're taking the polynum at position 1, so it's going to be 0, 1. And so we should be adding this character. We should be adding this character to the Nepali number. Now the Nepali number is currently empty. And so what we're going to end up with is the Nepali number is currently that. Now if we were to do the same again, let's see, I just save that and roll back. Oh, okay. There we go. Now again, sorry, Nepali. So now Nepali number is equal to this. And again, we said that our number in is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now x was 0, and so now x is 1 for the second pass of the loop. So now, Nepali number is going to be this. Sorry, let's copy that down. So this time, Nepali number is going to equal to Nepali number, which is currently number 1 symbol, plus, I'm going to take the polynum, the array, at position 1. Okay, so numbers in 1 is going to be a 2. So this whole thing can be converted to a 2 string. Int of 2 is going to be just a number 2. Nepali num 2, 0, 1, 2 is going to be this character here. And then we're going to take that character and add it to the Nepali number. So Nepali number is going to be this plus this, which equals, well, basically these two things joined together as a single string. Okay, and then it's going to go to the next number, and the next number along. Okay, sorry, I'm probably spending way too much time chatting here, but I think it's quite helpful to walk through it sometimes. Okay, so we get back to here. Now I can delete all these. So, hopefully then, once I do that, I can now print the Nepali number. And the Nepali number should equal whatever I put in. So 1, 2, 3 should be equal to this, 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 and this. Yay! Let's try it for a different number. Let's try it for 987654321 0. Okay, and if you look up here, you can see that basically we have converted 9, 8. Is that right? Sorry, we've got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so my program to convert from one to the other is working. That's great, but let's add more stuff onto it as well. Alrighty, see you soon.